my name is Kira. I'm going to walk you guys through a full body HIIT today. You just need a mat or towel, soft ground, whatever you got. You don't need any weights or anything, so we're going to get started here with a warm-up. I'm not going to play music, so you can play whatever you want. So we're going to get started with that. So find some space. We're just going to get started with a quick warm-up here. I'm going to move this up just a little bit. All right, so we're going to start with a step tap here, squeezing those shoulder blades back and together, stepping it out here, just warming it up, bringing that heart rate up. Awesome. We're going to take this to a twist here in 3, 2, and 1. Twisting it across, tapping that back foot. Awesome. So we're going to do my normal timing today. If you've done any of my other workouts, we are going to do 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. We're going to go through 3 sets today of 2 different exercises. So 6 exercises total today. And it's going to hit your full body. We're going to take this to an overhead reach here in 3, 2, and 1. Reaching up, tapping that toe. Awesome. Great. We're going to take this to a squat here in 3, 2, and 1. Squatting it down. You don't have to get super low here, just warming it up, keeping those knees in line with your toes, that chest nice and high. You can also grab some water for today. I didn't say that, but I will cue a water break in the minute breaks, but feel free to take a break or a sip of water throughout. We're going to take this to a jumping jack here in 3, 2, and 1. Jacking it out here. Awesome. You can always tap it if you don't like that hop. Whatever works best for you here. Great. We're going to take it to a high knee here in 3, 2, and 1. Driving those knees. You can always just take it to a march here as well. This is kind of like a more lower impact workout today, but you are able to make it a higher impact if you would like. But I'll give some options here. We're going to take this to just finish here in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to show you guys the first 2 exercises. Take this to a step tap here, just during the break to keep your feet moving. First, we got a curtsy to a knee drive. So we're going curtsy lump squat to a knee drive. Curtsy to a knee drive. So we're going to stay on one leg the whole time. So like one leg's just going to be forward. You can also just curtsy and step. You don't have to add that knee drive. So I know you can't really see my feet, but just stepping here and stopping. Or you can just keep it back here, just doing that curtsy squat. Keeping your knees in line with your toes the whole time. Next, we got a burpee. I'm gonna lower this just a little. I might cut off my head, but that's okay. So, finding a little bit of space. I'm gonna slip on that if I don't move it. So we got a burpee here. So you can add that hop if you want. You can always just step it for a lower impact here and just stand it up, okay? So those are our first 2. We are gonna get started here in like a couple seconds. In 7 seconds here. You guys might be able to hear the timer, but I will also count down. 2 and 1 with that curtsy squat to your knee drive. Curtsy and knee drive. So you come in here, stepping it back and across, keeping your knees in line with your toes, chest nice and high. You guys got this here in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. Great job. We got that burpee next. Here in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Adding that hop if you want. You can jump it here, or you can just step it back, Step it up and stand. Whatever works best for you. Keep it up. You can always use that mat for your hands as well. Here in 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. Onto the other side for that curtsy squat. Here in 3, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Squat it down, driving that knee. So we're going 4 times through each exercise today. Just keep that in mind. Keep it up. You can always just step it back and tap. You can always stay back here in 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. Back to that burpee. Here in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Heading that hop if you want. Can always just step it. You guys got this. Keep it up. We got 5. Here in 3, 2, and 1. Great job. We're halfway through this set. Keep it up. Back to that first leg for that curtsy squat. Here in 3, 2, and 1. Step it back, driving that knee. Abs engaged here. Can always just stay back in that curtsy. You don't have to add that knee drive if you don't want to. Guys got this. Keep it up. 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. Awesome job. Going back to that burpee. Here in 3, 2, and 1. Having that hop here. If you want, only a couple more rounds of these. You guys got this. Only set of burpees today. So finish strong. Give me all you got. Here in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. Last set of curtsy lunges here. In 5, 3, 2, and 1. Stepping it back. Driving that knee. Really engaging that glute here that you're standing on. Guys got this. Keep that chest high. Knees in line with your toes. We got 5, 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. Great job. 20 seconds of work here. Last set of burpees. Give me all you got. Here in 3, 2, and 1. Hopping it back. Trying to add a couple hops this time if you can. Keep it up. You guys got this. Finish strong. Here in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. Great job. Grab a drink. Keep your feet moving here. All right. So we got an intro into a push-up, and then fly with a kickback. So grabbing some space here. I'm gonna go. So easier to see this way. So we're introing it down into a push-up. You can always do mountain climbers. You can come to your knees if you need. You can always just do the push-up, just do the inchworm, whatever works best for you. Now we got a row with kickback, or a fly with kickback. So placing one leg, hinging forward at your hips here. Then we're gonna go fly it out with that kickback. So squeezing this glute and squeezing your shoulder blades together in the back. Alrighty, we are gonna get started here in 5 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. We got that inchworm down. Push up here and back up. Squeezing those glutes as you come back up. You can always just be here as well. You can always come down onto your knees if you need. 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. We got that fly with your kickback. Here in 3, 2, and 1. Hinging forward. Flying it back. Remember, which leg is planted this time, because we'll rotate through that as we go. You can tap that foot down and fly here. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Bring it up. We're coming back to that inchworm with your push-up here in 3, 2, and 1. Inchworm it down. Nice push-up here. Keeping your glutes low, not sticking them up in the air whenever you're down on that push-up. You can always come down onto your knees if you need. Awesome. Keep it up, you guys. Finish strong here in 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. Great job. Planting that other leg this time for that flying kickback. Here in 3, 2, and 1. Slide it here. Abs engaged. Keeping that back flat. Nice and controlled. Keep it up. Here in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. Great job. Halfway through this set. Keep it up. We're going here in 3, 2, and 1. Inchworm it down. Push up here. And back up. Keep it up, you guys. Finish strong. Almost done with these. Nice and controlled. You can always come down on your knees and take that break. Awesome. We're going back to that first leg now for your fly with your kickback. And 1. Planting here. Nice and slow and controlled. You can always just do that fly or always just do that kickback. Keep it up, abs engaged. Really pulling those shoulder blades back and together. 2, and 1. Taking that break. Awesome job. One last set of each of those, then we got that minute break. We're going here in 3, 2, and 1. Pitching down into that push-up. You can always do that mountain climber as well if you don't like that push-up, or you can just do that inchworm. You guys got this. Finish strong. Last set of these. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. Last set of those flies on that last leg here in 3, 2, and 1. Pitching forward and kicking it back. Nice and controlled. So really squeezing that glute to bring that leg back. You guys got this. Keep that back nice and flat. All the way up to your head. 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. Awesome job, guys. Grab a drink. Grab your mat here. We're coming down to the ground for some abs. I'm going to move this a little bit for a little bit better of a view. Maybe. So, we got a single leg lower and a Superman. So we're going to hit that low back as well. Back a little bit. All right, so you got a single leg lower, so those legs up in the air, hands behind your head. So you're gonna lower and come back up. You can always do both at the same time, but making sure to keep that low back on the ground. You can always push those hands down to help that a little bit as well, okay? And then we're flipping it over for a Superman here, so we're just flipping and here. Squeezing those glutes and that low back to bring that chest and those legs off the ground. Okay? I don't know why that did that. All right, so we got 3, 2, and 1 single leg lower here. Nice and controlled. Keeping that low back on the ground. You can point those toes if you want. You can always bend those knees here as well. Awesome, keep it up. 3, 2, and 1. Take that break. Flipping it over here to that Superman. Here in 5, 3, 2, and 1. We're raising and lowering. You can hold it up. Give me swimmers, whatever works for you. Keeping that face towards the floor here. Keep it up. You guys got this. Here in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Take that break. Flipping it over here. We got those single leg lowers again. Here in 5, 3, 2, and 1.
Exercise.
Lowering it down, bringing it up. Keeping that low back on the ground. Keeping those elbows wide here if they're behind your head. You can also put them down by your glutes to help with this a little bit. You can always go double leg. 2, and 1. Taking that break, flipping it over. Back to that Superman here in 5, 3, 2, and 1.
Exercise.
Bring it up and down, nice and slow and controlled. Can always hold it here. Look towards the floor. You guys got this. Finish strong. Here in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Take that break. Flip it over here. Halfway through this set, then we're cooling it down. Here in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Raise it up. Lower here, nice and slow and controlled. You guys got this. Finish strong, keeping that low back on the ground. Almost there. Here in 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. Flipping it over again into that Superman here in 5, 3, 2, and 1. You can hold it up, raise and lower. Give me swimmers, whatever works for you. You guys got this. Keeping that face towards the floor. You can straighten those arms, make it a little harder. We got 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. One last time through each of those. Then we're cooling it down. We got 5, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Nice and controlled. Last set here. Really focus there on keeping that low back on the ground. Nice and controlled. Try to straighten those legs if you got them bent. Push yourselves here. We got 5. Here in 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. Flipping it over. Last 20 seconds of work here, you guys. Here in 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. Give me swimmers if you can. Try to push yourselves here. Hold it. Face towards the floor. Almost there. Less than 10. Finish strong. Here in 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Awesome job. Stretching out those abs here in that low cobra. Nice deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Awesome. We're bringing it back into that child's pose. Knees wide, feet together, stretching it forward. Nice deep breaths. And over to one side. And over to the other side. Awesome. Bring it up. I'm going to hit those hamstrings. I'm going to move this back up here. So stretching out those hamstrings here, hinging forward at your hips. You can always touch those toes if you want, but you don't have to. Feeling that stretch in the back of your thighs. Also, and walking those hands over to one side. And over to the other side. Deep breaths here and coming up. Bringing one arm across your chest. Keeping that shoulder nice and low out of your chin. here into that tricep stretch, grabbing above or below that elbow, not directly on. Keeping that chin high out of your chest. Awesome. And across your chest here. Great job today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And into that other tricep. Deep breaths here. Awesome. Shake out those arms, grabbing one foot, pointing those toes toward the ground to make it a deeper stretch, and up towards the sky to make it less of a stretch. Feeling that in the front of your thigh here. Awesome. You can always hold on to something for these as well. Bringing it down into that figure four. Deep breaths. Awesome. And bring it up again towards the floor for a deeper stretch. And to that figure four. Deep breaths here. All right, ending here with 2 deep breaths in through your nose. Nice full body stretch, and out through your mouth, and one more. And out through your mouth. Awesome job today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, my name is Kira. I hope you have an awesome day, and stay safe out there.